welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, we have started a fresh new series over the PySpark. So we have completed three videos. So in first video, I have given the overview of PySpark and how to install this onto the window machine. So you have not watched or you have not set up PySpark add onto your machine. You can go and check the video and you can means follow the guidance over there. You will able to install the PySpark in on your local machine. Another thing, like I have just in first video, like after that video, I have just discussed about the data frames, like how to read the data frames, how to begin with the data frames, what is data frames actually. So you can watch this video. In that I have just given the basics explanation of data frame. In the next video I have explained like how we can combine the two data frame if we have a two csv file. Like suppose if you are working regularly over the dat file, which is a mainframe sources. As a mainframe sources, you will get a source file which is header and dat file different. So how you will combine two files together to create a meaningful record. So in this video, particular video, I am going to explain you the multiple operations over the raw file, like which is csv file, text file. Most probably while handling the text file, we used to get encountered many issues. So how we will handle those issues? So I have started the Spark session. My Spark session is running now, and just see like what's the question over here. Suppose we have a file, okay, id, address line 1, city, state and zip code. So we have this file, okay, and in this file if you will look, we have a multi-line over here. It's a csv file, and in csv file if there will be a multi-line, it will consider it as a new line, not as a column. So if you look over here, this record will give us total 4 row, but we have only 3 rows, right? We have only id is equals to 3 id, 1 2 3 id, and we have over here total 4 rows. So if we, whatever the methods we have seen as of now, like if you'll follow this method, right, the read method. So just instead of header we will give here df read. Okay, then a spark.read option, we have a header which is true, then csv, and we have the location of the csv file, and we'll give the csv file name over here, add multi-line. So let's give this add multi line, and we will try to read this file. Okay, so we are able to read. Now see what we able to see, the result as a result. Okay, so if you look into the result, right, over here, if 1 2, this record is getting 2, address line is fine, till state it is reading correctly, right? If you look over here, till state it's reading correctly, but after that enter is there, right, means new line is there. So what it is considering all these after the record of the state as a null, and it is taking highway 89 into the id, which is nowhere making sense, right? So what we have to do over here, and if you look over here, okay, it is taking okay as a new line over here, which is okay should be our state code, and 7346 as a zip code, which is coming into the next line as a state code, and zip code is null. So how we will handle this? So see basically I have to add one more option here, and we have to give this option multi line as a true. If we'll give this multi-line as a true, we can see we are getting a desired output now over here. So we have a id, we have a 3 column, right? So 1 2 3, now we are getting as per our record. So if there will be issue, right, if sometime you might get encountered an issue that code qualifier is not mentioned, so during that time there will be some code qualifier. If you'll get a file with the multi-line, you will get some code qualifier. Suppose for me double quote, so if it will be double quote, it's auto understable by the PySpark framework. Like if it's a double quote, it should be considered as a multi-line code qualifier. But if you have a different code qualifier, you can give the option over here, and you can type the code, and you can pass your code qualifier if your code qualifier is different. Now we will encounter different question. Okay, suppose we have a this column. Now remove this code qualifier now from here. Okay, and we have this file, and there is one more column, suppose comment. Okay, and in this comment people are typing the comment such as like hey, comma, how are you, right? Then similarly in this also there is comma, hello there, and another thing, comment, nice, what about you. Okay, these three columns we have added the comment, and now we are trying to read this and see what happening over here. If you look here, right, after that, it's there is no any value, right? There is no any such values in this. If you look over here, after here, our entire value got neglected due to what? Due to this comma over here, right? It's a CSV file and it's a comma separated file, and instead of adding our uh, comment over here, right, let's suppose add comment in between. uh, just remove these things, and we'll add in between and we'll look like however. Suppose someone have typed the address, right? Address ID as a 4, and then we given the address uh, Mumbai pin 045600. So we will look into this and we will see how it is working. So if you'll read this, right, now we have written, so what it's doing, it's giving we our full address. If you look into this, our full address should be this, then city should be this, and state should be this, and zip code should be this, and this column C5, right, which is considering due to this comma, we'll remove this, then it will not consider that thing. So after running, if you look that, this comma is considering as a new column. Why? Because CSV is a comma separated file. So during that time, if I'll encountered such type of the issue, what we have to do, we have to give the delimiter which should be uniquely identified. So instead of comma, we will ask the source team or whatever the team will have as a unique qualifier. So what will happen, suppose this is my entire thing file, and if someone have put comma or a special character, right, which is used to be there into the text file, we don't know like what user will type into the comment. So we could encounter such type of issue. To handle those, what we will do, we will pass the different or the combination of delimiter. So what will happen while separating this file, right, or while reading this file, if you start reading the file, how we are getting as a one column, right, because it's not getting any delimiter, it's considering CSV as a comma separated file. So what we will do, we will add one more option over here. Okay, and in this option what we will do, we will pass delimiter, and we will give the delimiter value over here as the combination, and we will look now. So see, we can see, right, Mumbai is into the address line 1, and city is this, and a state is this, zip code is this. Now our record is completely making sense. Like if you look into the earlier record, right, let's say, let's look into the previous record. We will add over here one code, and we will remove this code qualifier which over here, which is nowhere making a sense if you look into this data. But if we have passed the delimiter, it's started making the sense. So this way we can handle the text file in future. Like we could encounter more issue into the text, because like we will look more things like what are the more advantages and disadvantages through text file, what are the more operations, or what are the more question could be arise into the text file. So as of now, like today, I have just discussed about the multi-line and the multiple delimiter or delimiter value, how we can pass the delimiter value into the text file. So thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and go through the previous videos of PySpark. Like I have explaining from the beginning or very basics, so you cannot, if anyone is beginner